Hello and welcome. My name is Ryan Prescott and I am with the Truth Movement. Thanks so much for tuning on into this YouTube channel. This video is going to be very informative. It is on should one be attacked because of their religious beliefs, real or imagined? Now, before I get started, I will go ahead and clarify what real or imagined means. So you could, let's see, you could go ahead and assume somebody believes in something without even really studying it for yourself, right? You could just hear it from some person that hates the religion for some reason, or you really did open up the Bible or whatever their scripture was, and you didn't really like what they believed. And that's an honest one, right? Real or imagined. Imagined would be something that you have never studied before, but you heard from somebody else, right? So that's something you should truly um, take into consideration, right, when you are studying something as well. Now, we're going to go ahead and touch on this topic, but I really do want to show you where I'm getting this information from, okay, so I can go ahead and help you and assist you in really kind of finding out another viewpoint on this, right? So this is from The Way to Happiness by L. Ron Hubbard. Okay, it's a non-religious, common sense moral code to better living, right? It says, this may be the first non-religious moral code based wholly on common sense. It was written by L. Ron Hubbard as an individual work and is not part of any religious doctrine. Any reprinting or individual distribution of it does not infer connection with or sponsorship of any religious organization. It is therefore admissible for government departments and employees to distribute it as a non-religious activity. Okay, so there it is. Now, I'm going to be reading 18 respect the religious beliefs of others, right? So there's 21 moral codes in here, 21 precepts that you follow, but 18 says respect the religious beliefs of others. And I believe we can all agree with this one, okay? It says, tolerance is a good cornerstone on which to build human relationships. When one views the slaughter and suffering caused by religious intolerance down all the history of man and into modern times, one can see that intolerance is a very non-survival activity. Religious tolerance does not mean one cannot express his own beliefs. It does mean that seeking to undermine or attack the religious faith and beliefs of another has always been a short road to trouble. Philosophers since the times of ancient Greece have disputed with one another about the nature of God, man, and the universe. The opinions of authorities ebb and flow. Just now the philosophers of mechanism and materialism, dating as far back as ancient Egypt and Greece, are the fad. They seek to assert that all is matter and overlook that neat as their explanations of evolution may be, they still do not rule out additional factors that might be at work, that might be merely using such things as evolution. They are today the official philosophies and are even taught in schools. They have their own zealots who attack the beliefs and religions of others. The result can be intolerance and contention. If all the brightest minds since the 5th century BC or before have never been able to agree on the subject of religion or anti-religion, it is an arena of combat between people that one would do well to stay out of, right? So basically, it's been happening throughout history, right? People have attacked religions. People have had various different philosophies and opinions about materialism and mechanisms and, dating as far back as ancient Egypt and Greece, right? So it's been going on for a while, okay? In the sea of contention, one bright principle has emerged. The right to believe as one chooses. Faith and belief do not necessarily surrender to logic. They cannot even be declared to be illogical. They can be things quite apart. Any advice one might give another on this subject is safest when it simply asserts the right to believe as one chooses. One is at liberty to hold up his own beliefs for acceptance. One is at risk when he seeks to assault the beliefs of others. Much more so when he attacks and seeks to harm them because of their religious convictions. Man, since the dawn of this species, has taken great consolation and joy in his religions. Even the mechanist and materialist of today sound much like the priests of old as they spread their dogma. Men without faith are a pretty sorry lot. They can even be given something to have faith in, but when they have religious beliefs, respect them. The way to happiness can become contentious when one fails to respect the religious beliefs of others. That's from The Way to Happiness, right? And it's page 151 is where it starts, and it ends at page 156, and that's what it looks like right there. Alrighty, perfect. So that is The Way to Happiness. That's what it says in there. Now, after all of that I've just read, should one be attacked because of their religious beliefs, real or imagined? I would say no. They should not be attacked because of their religious beliefs, real or imagined. Okay, you could assume somebody's religious belief. You could also really study it for yourself and find that the religious belief is something that you should respect, as they're respecting yours. They've never been attacked. They've never been attacking you for your religious beliefs. You shouldn't for theirs. Thanks so much, guys. Already cool, and I'll answer more questions when they come.